Alright guys, now the easiest thing to do to remove the screen here is I've taken a little bit of wire here. You can even use a really thick staple from like a staple gun, construction staple gun. And I've just put a little hook on it like this, slipped it inside one of these little holes here. And all I did was I got enough little fish hook on it. And then what I did is I took my needle nose pliers. Actually, these are a little bit bigger needle nose pliers. And I grabbed it like this and just lightly yanked up on it like that. And that was it, pretty much. And let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Then this goes ahead and lifts up. And be careful, you know, not to scratch it or ruin it. This was already scratched up a little bit. And I actually, my brother, he actually found this dumpster diving. And I have a whole web series myself. I'll link that in the description box below. But the reason they threw it out was because, of course, the speakers work. Actually, the speakers work, but there's no sound coming out of it. That's why I'm fixing this. So now what we need to do is we need to undo all these screws here. And it looks like we have, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws total around the edge here. So let's go ahead and remove these. These are all Phillips screws. And then we're going to go ahead and remove this plastic ring here. Alright guys, now with all my screws removed, you're going to be very careful. You're going to get a flathead screwdriver. And you're going to come right underneath right here. And you're just going to pop that up a little bit. It's actually, and you want to be careful, of course, of your sub speaker. And so it's very lightly with adhesive, probably some glue of some sort. But you're just going to hear a little bit of popping. And again, remember, be careful. And you're just going to come around every single one of those holes until it's nice and free, until it breaks free from the seal. And then what we're going to do is then we're going to lift out the sub. Alright, there we go there. Let's put that out of the way. And now we have our sub speaker here. And that, of course, we just need to get our flathead screwdriver underneath there. Pry that up. And then it should be pretty heavy, so I'm going to have to put down the camera here. And we'll go ahead and lift that up. It's probably maybe has a little bit of adhesive on the bottom here as well. But we'll go ahead and just pry at this just a little bit around the edges and then lift it up. Yeah, it just had a little bit of adhesive around some of the edges here. So now with the adhesive removed, let's go ahead and bring this guy on up carefully here. Alrighty, and just lift straight up. And then we have wires connecting it here. So what we need to do is we need to disconnect these two wires here and here from the little tabs. They should just slide right off. Alright guys, now as we peer in here, here is our main circuit board here, and we're going to go ahead and pull this thing out to have a little bit better look at it. Now right between the little plastic tube here and the main board, it's kind of dark in there, I'm sorry guys, but right where my thumb is right here, right between that little gap, you're going to see 3 Phillips screws. You're going to go ahead and remove those, and then it should pull out. There might be one more. We'll get to that in just a second. So I'm going to go right through this little crack right here where my finger is, remove 3 screws, 3 Phillips screws, and we'll try to pull this guy on out. Okay guys, now be very careful once you get those bolts out. Again, there's 3 up here by my thumb. There's actually 3 on the bottom where my thumb is, and those are a little tricky. You're going to have to kind of wiggle your way in there, feel around. But on either side here and here, there's 3. And then this one is the most pain in the butt over here on this side. That one, there's 1 right over there, and that would be the same side as your little base tube comes out of, and there's 1 over there, so it's a total of 7. Now we're going to go ahead and lift that guy on out, being careful. Again, of your wires, you might need to detach. There are 2 flat cables. Let's see here, there we are there. Let's get that light in there. Right there. And right here. Go ahead and detach those and bring that on up. And also guys, detach these 2 ribbons here, the white one and the black one. That is for the power. Go ahead and remove those so you can slip the board on out. Alrighty guys, now I actually was able to remove the whole entire thing without detaching any cables, but how I did that, I actually had to come around to this side where the power plug is here. And I went ahead and removed all the screws around the edges here where my thumb is, all the way down around. And there's 1 screw in the middle here as well. I removed all those screws, and then attached to the back of that was this right here. And I also removed the screws here, here, let's see, here, here, for a total of 5 and 6. And that detached from this thing here. And then I just scooted it all in through here and then out the other side, which is the big hole on this side here. So now I have my whole entire amplifier outside, and here it is, guys. So that is how you take apart your Logitech Z623 subwoofer and get the screen off, etc. And I hope this video has helped you guys. And check out my other video. I'm going to make 2 videos out of this. Unfortunately, I was not able to fix my problem of any sound coming out of my speakers. And other videos show the flat ribbon right here is just a bad connection, bad solder. Unfortunately, my amp is blown. So hope the video has helped you guys. Please subscribe. Check out that other video. Look in the description box below for the links. And you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.